There's a lot that's been written about the city of Bell and the salary scandal down there, but that corruption seems to be more than just the salaries and more than just that city. Vernon, Maywood, a lot of Southeast Los Angeles has these challenges. If the state pushes back to the local level more responsibility, what can be done to make sure that there isn't misuse of bond funds, salaries, other things? What kind of regulatory things can be put in place to make sure that at the local level that state money is being appropriately used?
Well, I think it's basically we have a duty of responsibility for oversight, and I think that's exactly what we have to look at. We do have a state auditor, and we can go through and do some audit compliance type compliance audit procedures that we can follow and so forth. There's various things that we can set up in order to be checks and balances. However, one of the problems we do have, and you raise a very good point, so far I haven't been really comfortable with the amount of accountability that I've seen here in the agencies within state government, and I do have a concern about the accountability at the local level. Now, one of the things we should do, I carried a piece of legislation back 7 years ago that I couldn't get through the assembly at that time. I was in the assembly, and there has been some changes, but I'm going to revisit it now. He said if you're found guilty of a felony as a public employee, you should forfeit all rights to pension. Period. Now, if you make the penalty severe enough, it will automatically serve as a deterrent. But you're going to have some strict, you're going to have some really strict penalties in place in order to help create that deterrent. And then obviously we're going to have an ability to spot check to make sure that the money is getting spent the way it was intended and deal with that issue. But